Hi, my partner and I, we're first home buyers, and on the weekend we watched an auction for a basic property in the traditionally affordable suburb of Woodridge, just around the corner from here at the LEC, go for over $670,000, which is pretty unaffordable for most first home buyers, even with the grants and schemes available. With a competitive property market only pushing prices up, will your government disincentivise people who are purchasing multiple investment properties to assist first home buyers to get into the market sooner?
Yeah. I appreciate your question. I think it reflects two things. First of all, house prices are going up, and we are concerned, as you are, that owning your own home is becoming out of reach, or has become out of reach for too many people, and that's why we need to build substantially more homes. I think your question also about Woodridge in particular reflects the fact that people are discovering how close we are to the city and the Gold Coast, and what a great place it is to live here in Logan City and in the southern suburbs of Brisbane. There is no substitute, whether it's in the tax system, whether it's other changes people have been proposing in recent days, there's no substitute for building more homes. And we want to build 1.2 million new homes in the 5 years from July this year. That's what our investment's about. It's what local governments and states' investment is about. The industry is on board, the super funds and others, because we think that is a better way of making it easier for people to find somewhere to buy or somewhere to rent, is to boost supply in our economy, and that's our priority, and not some of those tax changes which have been floated in the past.
Jessica, would you like to see changes to the tax policies around housing?
I mean, I'd definitely like to see, I think, more action than just building new homes. My partner and I, a house and land package, even with the grants and schemes, pushes us into borderline mortgage stress, and that's just starting as a first home. We're already looking to the regions of Logan, Moreton Bay, Redlands for affordable housing, and a lot of the new supply is going further out where there's no infrastructure. So I think we'd really love to see some support to actually get us into the market, into existing homes in the suburbs we grew up in, that our family and friends are living in, that we are close to our jobs. And yeah,
do you feel like it's out of reach for you, Jessica? Is that how you're feeling at the moment?
I think my partner and I both feel like there's a big sense of dread around if we wait any longer, it will be out of reach. You know, our families are constantly trying to come up with ways to help us, help our siblings get into the market, because we do worry that, you know, if we don't get in the next 6 to 12 months, that boat will sail and we will be renting, and that is just as difficult as owning your own home. If we were to drop buying and to try and find a rental, it is just as expensive and just as difficult because the market is just as tight.
So, Treasurer, I know you've said you don't want to look at changing the tax. You've said it a zillion times to me in the many times we've talked. But clearly some voters are feeling like the supply answer that you're providing isn't enough. Is it worth revisiting that kind of proposal from Jessica?
Oh, that's not what we're looking to do, and that's not, I don't mean to be disrespectful to Jessica's proposal. Obviously we listen respectfully when people put those kind of ideas to us, but the only thing that will simultaneously solve the issues in the rental market and the issues in the market for people to buy their first home, in your instance, is to build more homes. There is no easy way. There is no substitute to building more homes. We've got to get the planning right, we've got to get the small infrastructure right, the big infrastructure right. We need to work with the states and territories and work with the industry and work with the investors to make that possible for more of you.